If you're serious about protecting your heart, your kidneys, your liver, and even your brain, adding a high-quality vitamin B complex to your daily routine could be a game changer. Research has shown that the right balance of B vitamins can lower your risk of heart disease, help prevent kidney damage, support healthy liver function, improve insulin sensitivity, and even help people with diabetes keep their blood sugar under control, reducing the risk of dangerous complications. And that's just the beginning. Take vitamin B1, for example. Many people don't realize that low B1 levels can quietly set the stage for devastating health problems like heart failure, nerve damage, and even dementia. Then there's B3, which helps manage cholesterol and supports healthy skin. B9, better known as folate, is critical for healthy cell growth and preventing birth defects. And B12? It's absolutely essential for energy, brain health, and keeping your nerves functioning properly. But here's the problem. While B-complex can unlock incredible benefits for your health, many people are making serious, even fatal mistakes when taking these vitamins. Mistakes that could backfire and leave you with health problems far worse than you started with. In this video, we're going to expose those 7 deadly mistakes. And more importantly, we'll show you exactly how to take B-complex safely and effectively so you never have to regret it down the road. And make sure you stick around until the end, because the final mistake we'll cover is perhaps the most lethal of them all. Before we dive in, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps this information reach more people who desperately need it. Let's get started. 1. Using time-release niacin at high doses thinking it's safer. Niacin, also known as vitamin B3, is one of the most powerful and beneficial B vitamins, but it's also one of the most misunderstood. Niacin helps lower bad cholesterol, LDL, and triglycerides, boosts good cholesterol, HDL, supports healthy circulation, and even improves brain function. It's no wonder people want to include it in their supplement routine. But here's where things go dangerously wrong. Many people assume that time-release or sustained-release niacin is a safer option, especially at higher doses. They think because the vitamin is released slowly into the bloodstream, it will be gentler on the body and less likely to cause the well-known niacin flush, that warm, tingling, red skin reaction that can happen when you take regular niacin. This sounds logical, but it's completely false, and science has proven it. Multiple studies have shown that high doses of time-release niacin are actually far more toxic to the liver compared to regular niacin. In fact, sustained-release niacin has been linked to severe liver damage, elevated liver enzymes, and even drug-induced hepatitis. This is because your liver has to work much harder to process the slow-release form, exposing it to toxic byproducts over a longer period of time. The scary part? Many popular B-complex supplements pack in dangerously high doses of time-release niacin, and unsuspecting people take them daily, thinking they're doing something healthy, all because they want to avoid the harmless flush that comes with regular niacin. So, what's the safe way to take niacin? For general health, you often only need small amounts, as low as 15 to 20 milligrams a day, which can easily be achieved through diet and a balanced B-complex. If someone needs higher doses for cholesterol or heart health, regular niacin, not the time-release version, is the much safer option. And if the flush is uncomfortable, you can take niacin with food or consider niacinamide, a flush-free form of B3. Just keep in mind that niacinamide does not have the same cholesterol-lowering benefits as regular niacin, so it depends on your health goal. 2. Taking synthetic versus active forms. A common and dangerous mistake with B-complex supplements is choosing synthetic forms instead of natural, active ones your body can actually use, especially for B12 and B9. Synthetic B12, cyanocobalamin, contains cyanide molecules, forcing your body to detox it before use. For people with poor methylation, which is common, this can lead to nerve damage, cognitive decline, and high homocysteine, raising heart attack and stroke risk. In contrast, methylcobalamin, the active form, is safe, supports nerves and brain health, and protects your heart. The same goes for B9. Synthetic folic acid is hard to process, especially for those with the MTHFR mutation, leading to folic acid buildup linked to cancer risk, immune issues, and cognitive decline. The active form, methylfolate, is easily used by the body and supports brain health, cell repair, and detox. The bottom line: always choose methylated forms, methylcobalamin and methylfolate, For B-complex, synthetic forms are cheaper but can harm your health. With B vitamins, quality matters. 3. Taking B-complex with iron supplements without monitoring. The next serious mistake people make with B-complex is combining it with iron supplements without proper testing. Both support red blood cells, so people assume they work well together, but this can backfire. A good B-complex boosts red blood cell production, but if you add iron when you don't actually need it, you risk iron overload. Excess iron gets stored in organs like the liver and heart, triggering inflammation, oxidative stress, and serious diseases like liver disease, heart disease, and diabetes. Fatigue doesn't always mean low iron. It could be a B12 deficiency or poor methylation. That's why testing ferritin, B12, folate, and a CBC is essential before taking both. Also, iron can block absorption of certain B vitamins if taken together, reducing the benefits of your B-complex. 4. Taking B-complex if you have certain cancers. Another dangerous mistake people make with B-complex is taking it without realizing that certain cancers, especially blood, colon, and digestive cancers, can actually feed off high doses of folate, B9, and B12. Here's why. Folate from food helps prevent cancer by supporting healthy DNA repair. But once cancer is already present, high-dose folate can accelerate tumor growth because cancer cells use folate to fuel rapid division. Studies, including research from the Journal of the National Cancer Institute, have found that high-dose folic acid can speed up tumor progression in people with precancerous or cancerous lesions in the colon. Similar findings apply to leukemias and digestive cancers, which also rely on B12 to support aggressive growth. This is especially risky for people taking B-complex to fight fatigue or anemia, symptoms that could be early signs of cancer. In these cases, B-complex could actually feed the cancer, not help it. If you have a personal or family history of cancer, or symptoms like sudden weight loss, fatigue, or digestive changes, never start high-dose B-complex without medical guidance. In these situations, testing and personalized advice are crucial to avoid turning helpful vitamins into dangerous fuel. 5. Thinking B-complex cures all fatigue. A good portion of people who supplement with B-complex do so because they believe it's the ultimate cure for relentless fatigue. And to be fair, there's some truth to that. A deficiency in several B vitamins, including B12, B6, and B1, can absolutely result in severe tiredness, low energy, and even muscle weakness. After all, B vitamins play critical roles in energy production, red blood cell formation, and nerve function. So it makes perfect sense to think that replenishing them might fix constant exhaustion. But here's where many people go dangerously wrong. They assume all fatigue stems from a simple B vitamin deficiency, when in reality, chronic fatigue can be a warning sign of much more serious underlying health problems. Conditions like cancer, liver disease, kidney disease, chronic infections, autoimmune disorders, or even thyroid imbalances often manifest as ongoing fatigue. Simply masking that fatigue by loading up on B-complex can delay proper diagnosis and treatment, allowing these conditions to silently progress. In fact, if you have undiagnosed liver or kidney problems, taking high-dose B-complex could actually worsen the situation. Some B vitamins, especially B6, can become toxic when the liver or kidneys aren't functioning well enough to clear the excess. This could lead to nerve damage, worsen liver stress, and even neurological symptoms like tingling, numbness, or burning sensations in your hands and feet. Another issue is that some forms of fatigue, especially those linked to chronic inflammation, infections, or hormonal imbalances, won't improve no matter how much B-complex you take. In these cases, the fatigue is not caused by a lack of nutrients, but rather underlying disease processes that require medical attention, not just supplements. This B-complex cures all fatigue myth is especially dangerous for older adults, who often experience fatigue due to multiple factors, including poor sleep, anemia, cardiovascular problems, and medication side effects. Assuming B vitamins are a magic fix can lead to disappointment at best, and serious health risks at worst if it distracts from addressing the true root cause of their exhaustion. 6. Assuming more is better. Another serious mistake many people make when taking B-complex is falling into the dangerous trap of believing more is better. If you've ever walked down the supplement aisle, you've probably seen it. B complex supplements proudly advertising sky-high doses, with some B vitamins listed at 1,000%, 5,000%, or even 10,000% of the recommended daily allowance, RDA. And here's the scary part. A lot of people take these megadoses without questioning it, thinking that higher doses must mean faster results, better energy, and superior health benefits. But the truth is, when it comes to B vitamins, more is rarely better, and in some cases, it can actually be dangerous, even lethal. Take vitamin B6, for example. In small doses, it's vital for nerve function, brain health, and red blood cell production. But in excess, especially when taken at hundreds or thousands of times the RDA, B6 can become toxic, leading to severe nerve damage, a condition called peripheral neuropathy, causing pain, numbness, tingling, and even permanent disability. The same goes for niacin, B3. In high doses, niacin can wreak havoc on your liver, leading to liver inflammation, elevated liver enzymes, and in extreme cases, liver failure. And let's not forget B9, folic acid. Too much synthetic folic acid can build up in the body, masking dangerous vitamin B12 deficiencies and contributing to neurological damage and even increased cancer risk over time. Many people also assume that because B vitamins are water-soluble, the body will simply flush out the excess. That's only partially true. While the body can get rid of some excess B vitamins through urine, taking sky-high doses day after day puts strain on your liver, kidneys, and nervous system. Over time, this constant overload can tip the scales from helpful to harmful. The smarter and safer approach is to stick to reasonable doses that align closely with the actual RDA or slightly above it, rather than thousands of % over it. For most people, more is not only unnecessary, it's a gamble with your long-term health. 7. Taking B-complex with caffeine. Taking B-complex with caffeine is one of the most overlooked, but potentially very dangerous, mistakes many people make. In fact, a lot of people unknowingly combine the two every single day, especially if they take their B-complex in the morning with coffee or energy drinks. On the surface, it seems harmless. After all, both B vitamins and caffeine are known for boosting energy. But when taken together, this combination can overstimulate your nervous system with dangerous consequences. B vitamins, especially B1, thiamine, and B12, already play a critical role in supporting nerve function and energy production. They help your body produce neurotransmitters, regulate stress responses, and support healthy heart rhythms. Caffeine, on the other hand, is a stimulant that triggers the release of adrenaline, raises heart rate, and increases blood pressure. When you flood your system with both at once, a hefty dose of B-complex followed by a strong cup of coffee, for example, you're essentially sending your nervous system into overdrive. For some people, this can trigger heart palpitations, severe anxiety, chest tightness, and dangerous blood pressure spikes. In people who already have high blood pressure, heart conditions, or anxiety disorders, this combination can be particularly risky. What makes this even more concerning is the fact that many energy drinks and so-called energy shots combine caffeine and B vitamins on purpose. This marketing trick fools people into thinking they're getting a healthy energy boost, when in reality, they could be putting serious strain on their heart, adrenal glands, and nerves. If you're taking B-complex for its health benefits, the best thing you can do is time it well away from caffeine, ideally by several hours. If you rely on coffee in the morning, take your B-complex later in the day with a meal. And if you know you're sensitive to stimulants or have any heart-related issues, you may want to cut caffeine out entirely while using B-complex supplements. That's it. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends and family, because staying informed is one of the best ways to protect your health.